What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and I want to do something really quick for you guys. Some people have asked me, how I use my buttons in Dungeon Fighter and how I use the PS3 controller actually to play various games as I play. And being that I'm going to be doing Dungeon Fighter and Mystic Fighter a lot now, I just figured I would show you guys really quick. So what you want to do is go to motionenjoy.com. That's Motion Enjoy, right? Just like this right here. Bam. Motion and keyboard up, and then X, and then I will go to X, and now my main attack is X. And that means that on my controller, as soon as I hit the square button, as you see there, square on all the way to the left, right there, square. That means my main attack is now going to be square, and I'll be able to swing that with my controller. That's pretty much how I do it. So I made jump actually cross, which is usually cross, and it's every, like, not every game, but most games usually do that. Let's see, did it finally come up? Yes, it did. So we want to go to the beginning server, and we're gonna wait until it does whatever it's gonna do, and I'll keep explaining this. The same thing goes for circle. I made that the S, so now my one of my special moves is on S, which is my smasher, I believe. The same thing with triangle. I made that A, and now triangle is a special move. See, it works well. See, L1's a special move now, R1's a special move. All you have to really do is this keyboard and then whatever the buttons are, and you're good to go. It's really not that hard at all. This, like, I even have extra buttons. I have a select button, which is pretty cool when you can use the select button actually as attack. I did that in Mystic Fighter, and it worked out like excellent. Like, incorporate and select into stuff, and then I did the same thing with start, and then you can do the same thing with the L3 and the R3, but that's kind of iffy because that means you have to use the analog and push down the analog, and sometimes that's not that great. So what I do with the analog is I save that for menus. So when you want to open up a menu, I just hit like the left analog up, and it opens the menu. Now I'll show you how to do that really quick. If you go down, you'll see left stick. This is the analog right here. So all I have to really do is, if I want to actually, use it for anything else, and this is the right if you have a right D-pad, but I don't have a right D-pad, so don't really worry about that. You just leave that off. But like I said, with the left analog and right analog, all you really have to do is map this. Like, say if I want to open up like the item menu really quick, and I'll just boom do like that. Now if I want to map my mouse, which is something sometimes people want to actually do that, I don't do that because that just gets on my nerves. But if you want to do that, you can. What you would do is you would go with the mouse, and then boom, and then let's say if you wanted to do access like that, and then you can just do the same access that you see over here, you bring it over here, and then now you can put your mouse actually on your right analog, so you never even have to use your mouse. And then the left analog opens up the inventory, and then you're basically using the computer with your PS3 controller. It's crazy. I know it's fun sometimes. Some games it works, like with Blade and Soul, it works really well. Like I just sit there beasting with Blade and Soul like nothing, and I can tell when it. You can tell the difference in fighting when you're fighting somebody on the keyboard, and then you're fighting somebody playing the controller. It's just really different. And I hope you guys, understand. If you have any more questions, you can ask me down below. But it's really easy. It makes these games relatively like simple. It turns them into like you're playing on a console, basically, and that's all I really wanted. So you guys be legendary, and if you, like I said, if you have any more questions, ask me in the comments, and I'll do my best to help you out.